Hey everybody, welcome to another round of Canje Plays. Yes, this is day 4 of streaming, I believe. Where it should have been day 1, but Steve was here for Game of Palooza Friday. I say last week, like it was last week. Hey Devin, how's it going? So Steve was here Friday, and then we did Game of Palooza where we played games pretty much non-stop. Hey Jason, what's up? Keep hydrated. Yes. Hey Brian, happy Monday, everyone. Yes, yes. So, yes, I am still continuing because I'm on vacation this week. This is my birthday week. My birthday is actually on Saturday, so I'll be streaming up to Friday, and then I won't be streaming this weekend and getting some rest and whatnot. So we'll see what this everyday streaming thing feels like, and I might take a break here and there for one day, maybe midweek. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel, but I think over the weekend, Steve and I played a total of 10 games, all 10 games. Yep. Nope, 11 games. We played 11 games this weekend. And then now I'm here to bring Dragon Eclipse, number 12. So we'll see. Hey, Sean, how's it going? So we're going to continue our story where we left off. We're going to have a good time playing some games. Yeah, thanks. So let's dive in to see how this goes. Before I begin, I just want to say thanks to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're neither coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. 96-hour marathon will DoorDash you Starbucks and 5-hour drinks. Wasn't that this weekend? That was this weekend, Brian. I gave y'all a 24-hour stream this weekend. How about that? Vampire the Masquerade Milan Uprising game for the Tebrew system arrives today. I'm stoked. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. I really do. Let's get down to the table. Okay, so this is where we are. Still enjoy. Hey Jade, still enjoying Dragon Eclipse. That's cool. I'm gonna start it soon with my nephew. Your nephew's going, and you are gonna love it. Y'all are gonna love it to bits. So this is where we left off. I think I have all my lights on. Yeah, it's just a little bit dimmer than usual. Too funny. Too funny. So we finished E, which was up here. So we finished E, and we unlocked G, N, and M. These are the 2 expansion ones that come. So if you have the, right now everyone who is receiving their game back to Kickstarter, so you will receive these as well. But I'm assuming next time when, like, if they offer it again and it's not included, if that's not included, then that'll be for people who got it if they decide it's like, I don't know what Awakened Realms is going to do. So if I know that they're doing another Dragon Eclipse campaign, which is later this year, like late this year in quarter 4, but I don't know if they'll they'll let you re-get the stuff from the first one. If they do, that'd be great, and you'll be able to pick those up as well. So, but this is where our map has laid it out so far. I'm going to be moving to F. I'm just going in alphabetical order as we go through this entire story. So I'm going to do F, Fire and Snow, and then after that we'll do G and see where it is. So we're going to start with F, and that's where we're going to be beginning. That's where we'll be beginning off. But before we do, we get to do stuff before we do that, right? We could go to Z5, Z13, Z3, all that other good stuff. So my money situation is I've got 3, so I can definitely get one of the misslings that I missed with 3 essence, and I got $3. So we'll do these to the side while we do a Z thing. And you can do those before you start any of the missions. So I think we've done Z4. We've done Z13, I believe. So I think we'll do Z3 and go back to town. Tree Fitty. Are you going to be playing Tidal Blades too? Yes. Yes, I will be playing that with Pac-Man on Thursdays. So, yes. Daggum Skippy I am. He and I will be experiencing that on Thursdays. I wanted to paint minis, but this weekend was Game Palooza, so I didn't. So our first Tidal Blade session, if he's available this Thursday, would be the first Tidal Blade session and I won't have any painted minis, so don't hold that against me. But going forward after that, I plan to paint as much as I can. Especially for Dragon Eclipse, I didn't, for Dragon Eclipse, I didn't, bleh. I didn't blah. I didn't blah. I didn't paint any of the minis. Man, I'm tired. I didn't paint any of the minis, because it was Game of Palooza. So we're going to Z3. I think that's where we're going. Yes. Okay. Interesting. So Z3, if you need supplies, there is no better place to visit than Careburg. Choose one. So buy supplies, draw 4 items up to 2 times. You may spend 1 silver to gain 1, discard the rest, and start one of the available scenarios. Buy an artifact from a foreign merchant, look at cards Secret 70. You may spend 6 silver to gain, then choose again. I don't have 6 silver. I just blah all over the minis. I only have 3, but that sounds like something I want to come back and do at some point. Sell equipment. So that just starts scenario. This is interesting. This says lead your prowler to its kin only if you have the prowler quest available. Do I have the prowler quest? I think I captured a prowler. I think I did. I thought I captured a prowler, didn't I? Isn't that one of the bird people? Like that little weird owl? Isn't that a prowler? Did I not get your quest card? There's a fur wings. Yeah, I gotta pull out all the Pokemon we got. So we got a Blaze Reef. We got a young Emberling, young Bulb, young Golmo. We got a Windrazor. We got a Furwing. Prowler. We do have a Prowler. Boom! Look at that! Prowler quest card. Oh my. Oh my. So we got a Prowler quest card. So it says lead your Prowler to its kin only if you have a Prowler quest card. And this Prowler card, your Prowler wants to meet more of its kind. You know where to find them. Careburg. So that says only if you have the Prowler quest card. Go to script Z19. Alright. You sit and watch the Prowler cautiously approach the mistlings from Careburg. Both sides seem hesitant at first, but the ice is quickly broken and the mistlings begin playing. Their game gradually becomes more and more serious, and soon you see that the mistlings share their knowledge in their own uncanny way. The Prowler glances back at you, and you see gratitude in its eyes. It looks thankful for the learning opportunity you have provided. Flip the Prowler quest card to the B side and place the previous Prowler quest card behind the removed. From now on, use this unlocked. Start one available scenario. So there we go. I didn't get the Awakened Realm sleeves as well, Jade. So Jade posted, I wanted to sleeve this game, but I didn't get the Awakened Realm sleeves. Waiting for someone to do a nice 3D printing insert so I can grab, but I haven't seen one. I actually didn't get the sleeves as well. I'm using Ultra Pro matte sleeves, and I fit every card in this game sleeve so far in there. So I've had to get a little creative, but I did flip, but I was able to do that. So we are turning this over to so we have upgraded. Our Prowler has evolved. So where are you, little jerk? Where are you? Where are you? So that will be removed. So what? So that's a big difference. Look at that. That is a huge in health. That is a huge difference. 12 to 21. That's a huge difference. So yeah, I'll be more than happy because you were gonna ride the pine for a very long time. But I got you upgraded, so this is gonna go into removed from game. So that goes to remove from game. And then it said start the next scenario. Which it makes me sad because I thought it would let me choose again only because in town it was saying that train your Emberling. Only if you don't have the Ember status and have the Emberling quest card, spend 4 essence. So I need 1 more essence. I'm going to come back here and then I'll upgrade my Charmander into a Charizard. So cool, that sounds amazing. Okay. So, quest completed. Once upgraded, yeah, I haven't played it yet, but now that it has health that can actually let it live, it's not gonna ride behind as much. What just happened? The only AR game I sleeve is Nemesis because it's the only one I found that that mark cards matter. Oh, yeah. I'm an always card sleever, always. Only because I've had a bad experience with unsleeved cards, and I was like, never again. Alright, so we're going to Fire and Snow. So let's do that. So what have you gathered so far? Your reality has been visited by a host of creatures calling themselves the Fae. You've already met one of them, a perseverant woman named Skuld. The bits of information found in their camp tell you that the Fae knew about the opening of the portal, so do they also know how to close it? Besides, the Fae may know the answers to many other troubling questions. There is a chance that they know more about Dragon Guardians, which is increasingly important to you. Since the meeting with the legendary beast, you have been disturbed by nightmares at night and plagued by headaches throughout the day. You start suspecting that you carry an alien being inside your mind. However, you're aware that the Fae may have a different opinion on the dragons, and they may be seeping poison into your ears. Another question is, what exactly has drawn the Fae to your reality? Why have they returned? Do they really want to help people, or was Skuld manipulating the truth? And what exactly is this liberation thing that is so important to them? It is high time you set off. You have learned that you need to head southeast, and the way will take you to snow-capped mountain ranges. You have read that some mountaintops tend to spit fire like gigantic frogmars. So I didn't paint that if that's what we're going to fight. What wouldn't you give to avoid that? So our combat is going to be powerful and resilient, but slow fire types. I mean, it so happens I have a powerful water type that is strong against fire types. So, you know, cough, cough. A fire mistling will be useful when choosing mistlings. Pay attention to your quest cards. Okay, so let's see what we got. So it said a fire one, so maybe the Emberling might be good. But the Emberling quest card says your mistlings taste Dragon Guardian power when you train it in a city. So not that one. That's one quest one. The young bulb says need scorching sun and refreshing waters to spin a cocoon. I don't think that's in a fire location. The others are combat quest cards. And then we got a Furple that says Furples have a problem with controlling their emotions. The old encyclopedia you once read suggests letting the mistlings meditate at a snowy mountain. And this thing does say it has snow mountaintops. So I think instead of taking a fire type that would be helpful, we're going to grab our Furple to come with us. So I think that's what I'm going to do, since we're going to snow mountains to do that stuff. So I will take a Furple with me, although the big dog's going to be doing all the fighting. So choose one, reconsider, choose another scenario, or start. We're starting. Choose 2 mistlings to accompany your scenario, perform deck construction, and read F15. So, I will be taking my Iceling that we upgraded last with that lovely, lovely 30 health, 1 physical shield, 4 damage, 2 movement, and now he gets 4 water tokens that he can use. And then he's got special ability actions like Frozen Plating. He will gain an ice. I wonder what that does. Crushing Weight. Attack. You may spend any number of ice for each ice spent plus 2 to this attack. That's what that does. So I need to build up 4 and then beat the crap out of somebody. That's what this is sounding like to me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see, what do we got? F15. So we're going to F15. And it's cute. Look at that. Look at that beautiful art. Look at that art. It's gorgeous. And that's my Iceling with me. Yay. He's a lot bigger, but that's him. So we're going to F15. Let me do my zoom out. I think it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So let's move this off to the side so y'all aren't seeing my fan anymore. F15. You are about to enter the mountains when you hear the crunch and rattle of sliding stones. You look around to find out what has happened. Perform 8 tests. Do I have a torch? No, I don't. So we're doing a test. 8 is the magical number that you'll ever do. So we need 8. 7 is good. Anything else is awful. So 8. I'm just shuffling these up. And then we will begin our testing. I think a lot of... I got a few comments that was saying they don't like the test, the way this thing tests. I think it's fine. It's this or roll dice. There has to be some randomness for you to do a test. And this is really simple, right? Very, very simple. Nice little push mechanic. All right, here we go. We need 8. 1, 2, 4, 5. Come on, game. Come on. 6. Oh, man. If I draw a 3, I'm going to be furious. 7, 8. That's it. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I'm so far behind. I was watching up to episode 3, but this is the first time I've caught you live. Nice to see you still have the axe. Yeah. You pull cards like you roll dice. I did. Yeah, that's true. That's true with the... That's true. But I got 8, so I technically rolled an 8, Mike? I don't know. So we'll see. So it says, you spot something up ahead, your mislings pick up the scent, and as you let them loose, they shoot forward, brimming with energy. I will gain 2 ember for the whatever fight I'm about to get into. And go to script F16. You strain your eyes, and yes, there's someone hiding behind a stone. You clearly see their hair, and all of a sudden you recognize Alvin. Alvin! Alvin! You call his name, and Alvin himself emerges from behind the stone, with his Gyadon nestled on his shoulder. He looks embarrassed, but straightens up as he hears your questions. You want to know why I've left Careburg? He answers with a question of his own. That place is dead. That place is a dead end for me, a backwater with no challenges. How can I develop my skills there? Isn't it better to leave the town and learn from experience? Under your guidance, the best tamer there is? If you have Eager Tamer... where is my... Eager Tamer. I do not. If you have Eager Tamer Part 2 status... I do not. So then we go, otherwise, let him join you. Well, who knows? Maybe Alvin will come in handy. He promised to be obedient too. I would gain, or order him to go back to Careburg. He could come with me. He could come with me. Eager Tamer 3. I'll get Eager Tamer 3. He could come with me. Go to 17. Okay. So 17. You're relieved to notice that the ground has finally flattened, which is good news after hours of trudging up. The area is overgrown with thick dwarf pines. A sudden flash of fire catches your eye, and you spot a Regalian hiding among the trees. Approach it and try taming it. That sounds like a fight. Leave it be. It's not the right time nor the right moment to chase another misling. Let's go. A Regalian is fast, nimble misling, and a worthy ally to lean on. F18. You must be out your damn mind. Let's see. Yes, we're going to fight this thing. You approach the Regalian that is visibly frightened. Not my problem. Hey, Greg. Hey, Joe. It is because it has never seen a human being before. Well, about the FAFO. The creature keeps stamping its hooves and hurling stones around. Its emotions are getting more and more intense because suddenly the creature's tail turns to flames. There's no doubt the creature's getting ready to charge at you. Fight time! Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so we're going to zoom out a bit more so we can fight. Map 3. And I need to find map 3. I need to get these maps memorized. Here it is. Gotta catch them all. Exactly. So we will move this over here. Slide those out. Slide those out. Map 3. You're about to see two unpainted minis fight. I am so sorry. I decided to play board games this weekend instead of paint. Please forgive me. Alright, so where are we? We are Arena Card 23. Because I didn't even paint my new Mistling. Rocky Mesa. So special. So setup. Place a dark circle stone on each of these spaces. And yes, I did get the terrain, but once again, haven't painted them. So that's what it is. This past weekend was great. My wife accused me of hanging out with you and Steve more than her. I'm not owning that. I'm not owning that. So you let's see. You may treat a stone as an opponent for the purpose of attacks and dealing willpower damage. Only willpower damage. When a stone gains at least 3 damage in a single turn, discard it. You and the enemy can't move to or be placed in a space with a stone. Okay, so if we want to move, it's blocking our path. Gotcha. Should we tame it here, win here, lose there? The amount of gray plastic I have would give people who paint overwhelming anxiety. I got the same problem too. All right, we're not playing 2 players, so no corruption. If you have the Eager Tamer Part 1 and 3 status, we do not. If you if you only have the Eager Tamer 3 status, Alvin leaps forward. His guidon lands on the Regalian's head, and the boy tries to touch the prancing Mistling's nose. The Mistling kicks around, and you frantically save the boy. Sorry, he utters. He's going to be a problem. I read about this, but it's harder than I thought. Place the two rightmost action cards on the bottom of your deck. Do not draw new action cards in the empty space until the end of your turn. This guy sucks. Sucks. Okay, so you suck. Enemy Regalian. So he's just cost me some big problems for the first fight. Because he is an idiot. Okay. So let's take a look at what a Regalian looks like. There you go. He's a fire type. 20 health, no shields, 2 damage, 5 movement. This is his attack. So rush in line for each space between Regalian. Rush in line for each space moved. Regalian has +2 this turn, and his attack gets piercing. Cleanse all. Attack. Blink 3 away from the opponent. It will heal, attack +2, and then retreat. And then it's special. Rush. Deal 3 burn in range 1. Deal 2 burn in any range to each opponent in a one of those spaces. Then retreat. If you're fighting a wind type, hurts more. But the card we care about is this card. Weaken. Regalian has 12 or less health. Okay, so we just need to knock down 8. We just need to knock him down 8 health. One step aside. Use 3 bonus actions in 1 turn. Okay. Demonstrate your power. Deal at least 1 damage to Regalian when there are no stones in the arena, and then take it down. To half health. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Okay. That's gonna be tricky. Put it here. Oh, I gotta do your starter. Your starter is, and your ult is on 3, so he's gonna ult on 3, and he has 2 of those, 2 of those, 3 of those. Here. Then I'll put this back here. This is gonna be tricky. Oh man. Alright, let's get the minis out. Let's get this over with. The unpainted minis are coming. So here's my baby. I'll be here. The unpainted dude is here. If you can't see it, I am so sorry if it's blurry. This is one of the ways I can zoom in so you can see the entire board. Sure, Jade. Yeah, I can do that. I can stick around for a little to show you tear down. So shuffle these up. Flippy flip, flip, flip. Flip. Okay, close this up. Put this over here. And then we're breaking out the water type, the iceling. I get my 2 off the bat. And then my 16 cards I need to shuffle. And I'm going to lose 2 of them just straight up because this guy is an idiot. I should have sent him back to frickin' Careburg. Yeah, it should be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. All right. Do. I'm looking forward to painting him. That'll be fun. Mini has enough space for the brush to move around. I'll be using a lot of paint, though. Yeah, not a problem. Alright. Cool, losing that, and then this is trash. So, it says the rightmost 2 gets thrown away because the guy's an idiot. Cool. Bink. Awesome. Alright, well, I'm gonna die, right? Attack in range 3, +1 for each ice you have. Search 3, and then gain some shielding, which would probably be helpful. So I'm gonna do this. I'll just gain 1 because this game's hurtful. Actually, I could do this. I gained a 2 shield anyway, but I just do some damage, right? And my attack range 3 would be 5 damage to him, and I just need to do 8. But it'll give me a 2 shield. Yep, I'm gonna do this. So, it would be, so attack in range 3. It didn't say it blocks line of sight or anything. It just says attack range 3. So that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I could just move 1 because I don't want people fussing at me for that. Well, Canje, you're supposed to, move. The stone is blocking everything. No, it's not. It's not. Attack range 3. Let me look it up. It's gonna bother me if someone's like, nope, you screwed up. Is there a line of sight rule in this? Because there never has been before. Some effects may only be used in lines starting from a space you're missing a straight line. Yep, there is line of sight. And they would have been right. So I'll spend 1 to move here. And then I will gain 1. Sure, 1, 2. And then I will gain, then I will do the Soothing Cold to attack for 5. So I'll hit you for, you don't have any shields, so you get to enjoy that fun. So I hit you for 5. And then, oh wait, it's +1 for each ice I have. Sorry, it's just 4. I just hit you for 4. It's +1 for each ice I have. 4. And then I search 3. So I search 3. So and how the search rules are is look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose one and place it on the top and the rest at the bottom. Another Soothing Cold would be nice. But I think this one just gives me the +1 out of the gate. So, ooh, he might burn me. Are you going to burn me? Nope, you're going to hurt me with Pierce. So you're cutting through my shield, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, he's going to hit me pretty hard. But he's not going to burn me, so I don't need this one yet. So let me do this. That'll guarantee what I want. These will go at the bottom. This will go at the top. And then I got my 1 discard. And that's me. Refill up, finally. Hey, look, trash cards I don't want. Alright, so on his turn, he is going to do this, where he's going to rush in line. For each space moved, he gains +2, so he moved 1 space. So he's going to hit me for 4. I have, let's see, does he have Pierce? Attack, Pierce 2. So he's cutting through 2 of my shields, but I have 1 more innately, so he's hitting me for 3. Hard to make rule mistakes when you don't read the rule book. There you go. There you go. It's always right all the time. So I take 3 damage. Alright, that is him. Flip this face down. I don't see the point of flipping that face down. Maybe it's to help with some confusion, but to me it doesn't matter. So he's going to do it again. I will gain 4 here, which will let me do what I want to do next. So I'm just going to take the hit this turn for what he's going to do. So I'm going to do Guardian Stance. Because I want 4. 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 + 1 for 4. And then I'm going to spend those 4 as a bonus action to gain my first Water Shard. Yay! And that's that. Boop, boop, boop. Yep, I'm not moving because he's going to rush in line again. Well, what does rush in line mean? Because he says rush in line. I wonder if that means run in a straight line like it's running through. What does rush in line mean? Because then I could move behind the stone and he's negated? Rush in line. I don't think that's explained here. Rush. The enemy's rush is resolved in a similar way to Mistlings. During rush, the enemy always moves to the space closest to using the lowest. When an enemy rushes and they are within range 1 of you, they don't move. If there are several spaces meeting this criteria... to break the stones, I need to hit them for 3. I just need to hit them for willpower damage of 3. Rush in line. Like, is it just running in a straight line and I just need to stay out of its way? That's weird wording, because usually it just says rush. That is very strange wording. Maybe they were trying to get cute with stuff and it just didn't work out. I'll probably just treat it as rush. because I don't... Maybe I'm missing something. In line. Here we go. Some effects may only be used in lines starting from a space with your in line. Some effects may only be used in lines starting from a space with your missling. A line is a straight connecting space in the arena. Allies block in-line effects. Effects that deal willpower in line deal it to the closest opponent that is chosen in the chosen line. Oh! He's avoidable. That I did not know. Oh! You got it, sir. So now that I knew that, I would have moved here before I would have done the shielding to gain what I needed to gain my ice. Now I can see. So his rush in line, can he break stones? It says you may treat a stone as an opponent for the purpose of attacks and dealing willpower damage. When a stone gains at least 3 in a single turn, discard it. You and the enemy can't move to or be placed in a space with a stone. But I don't know if he would do that. So do enemies... Would the enemy break the stone? Let's look at terrain. Attacking terrain. Some arena cards place tokens that may be targets of your attack effects that deal willpower. You can treat these tokens as opponents for the purpose of each effect. These tokens cannot gain condition tokens. Damaged terrain with drain does not heal your missling. Enemies moving through terrain. When terrain in the arena is discarded, when moving into spaces where the enemy may move through it following the standard movement rules. However, when the terrain rules state that an enemy can't move or be placed in a space with terrain, enemies treat spaces with terrain as blocked and move around it. So they don't attack it, they just move around it. Alright, so he's going to rush in line. Ooh. I mean, he's still going to get to me. Yeah, I would have had to move to hit him. So he's still going to rush in line here. And he moved 1 space, which would put it at 4. I block 1, so I'm going to be at 6. He's probably going to take me down. I shouldn't have moved. Actually, that was dumb of me to move, because I don't want him to rush. I would have moved here, he would have moved here. I'm not going to have him move, because that would suck. Now that I understand how it works. So he would rush. He didn't need to move, so he's just going to be hitting me for 2. Pierce 2 once, I'll only take 1 damage instead of 2. So I'll go, instead of 3, so I'll go to 4. So he'd be hitting for 4. I have 1. Oh, he would have hit me for 3, duh. So he pierced 2. He hits for 2. I would only take 1 damage. Yes. Because my shield blocked. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. And that would have been this. Okay, so he's going to ult and do some burning. If I'm on a flower space, so I just have to move up 1. And then I can attack him for +2 and drain him to heal, because he's about to hit me hard. And I need to find my cleanse stuff. I could also do this to take a damage to attack for +2, hitting him for 6. What? Alright, so this will put it only at 4. No, I want to hit him for 6. And I could do this and just hit him straight for 6. And then I'll drain him later. So I'll do desperate attack. I will take 1 damage going to 5. Gain my 2. And then my attack is +2, so it's 6. So I'll hit him for 6. Because it's 4 + 2, 6, and you ain't got no shields. So that should be enough. That should be more than enough to finish off that. So he's only got 10 health left. Then I just need to use 3 bonus actions in 1 turn. Which means I don't need to get a water flow. So the 3 bonus actions will be, if I can gain, I'll do this 3. So that will let me move, prepare. So I need 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so if I gain either of these two, I'll be able to move, prepare, and flow him, which will cover that next one. Alright. Okay. His turn. He's doing the same thing again? I shuffled these cards, I swear to God. So he's just going to hit me for... He will hit me for 2 because I don't have any shielding now. So he'll hit me just for 2. So he'll hit me to 7. Then... Then he will ult. Then he will ult. So rush, deal 3 burn in range 1. So I get 3 burn on me. Deal 2 burn in any range. Deal 2 burn in any range to each opponent in one of these spaces, which I'm not, and that's it. And retreat. Then he will retreat. So you'll move back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves 5. Cool. Well, you're gonna have a hard time getting back to me. Yeah, he won't be attacking me now, so that was interesting. What does burn do? Burn. Before burn is discarded at the end of the turn, gain 1 damage for each burn. So I would take 3 damage on a burn. Okay. So now I need to just use 3 bonus actions and then destroy these 3. Which will take him some time to get back to me, which is fine. So at the end of my turn, I'm going to take damage. So I'm going to use this for the movement stuff. Do I want that? I also have this lovely thing that says, this ring that says, during this turn, you may use each of your bonus and special actions more than once. I want to break one of these stones right now, because I can. So I can, if I do this one, I'll gain 3, so I can move. I will attack and break that stone, for sure. I can prepare, and then I can flow that creature. Yep, and that'll be the 3. So I'm going to do this one, gain 3. Yeah, it would be cool if his rush could break stones. So I gain 3. So, well, before I do that, sorry. First I'm going to move here. So that's my first one. Then I will do this to attack, pierce 2, plus 1 damage for each stone. So I'm doing 5 damage, so I break the stone. Then I will prepare. Actually, no, I'm going to use this essence to let me use my bonus actions more than once. So that's equipment. That will get discarded. So then I will move again. 2 for 1. And then I will spend 4 to it says more than once, right? More than once. So then I'll move again. 1, and that's 3. So that's just spending 1, so I don't have to spend a bunch. And that's 3 bonus actions in 1 turn. Well, good luck getting to me. Because I'm going to break this stone next. And then, yeah, so I just need to deal at least 1 damage to Regalian when there are no stones on the field. So I'm going here, and then I'm coming for you. And I've got the movement to get me there, which is good. Boom, boom, boom. At the end of my turn, this would get discarded. I take 3 burn damage, so I take 10. And it's discarded. Then your turn. You will cleanse all, attack, then blink 3 away from me. There you go. You don't need to go any further. Then my turn. I need to do some damage. So what gives me some damage options? None of these. This one does, but I have to be in the exact square I'm in to do it, or I have to be here. If I'm here, I can attack it and break it, but I don't. If that's the case, then it would have been one. Sorry, I'd retcon and say I'd move there. So then I'm going to do this, gaining 2, spending 1 to move for my first action. I'm retconning from last time. And then since I'm in the flowered space, I get to attack +2, break this one. There we go. Boo, 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 boo. All right. What you got, Chief? Triangle. Heal 2, attack +2, and then retreat. So you're going to heal 2, attack +2. Cool. And then retreat. Sure. Oh, sorry. This is the run around me thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because retreat's set to get away from me. But I'm not too close for him to do that, so he would just kind of oscillate between those two. Or he wouldn't move at all? Because retreat would put him too close to me, not away from me. If he was here, then he would retreat around. But I was saying like he would try to run away. I'll just keep him there. I don't know. I don't freaking know. Alright, so... Okay, so I will... Yeah, I don't have range for that. This one's probably what I need to do. So I'm going to spend 1 to move here, and then I'll do this. Gain it back. Attack, which is for 5, so I break this. So it says now I just need to hit him once, and I got some shielding. All right. That is a good card. That is a very good card. So, all shields are broken. Now it is his turn. Put this way. And he will heal 2, attack for 2, and then retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now he would run around me. Then he will do his ult. Rush. Right up my butt. And he will burn 3 me. And then I'm not in that space, and then he will retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this ought to be interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 shy. Because my movement would be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what are you going to do? You're going to cleanse all, attack, then blink 3 for me. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Let me get my 3. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just need to hit you once, and then we're going to have some fun. And at the end of my turn, I take 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. When the burn falls off. Burn's so good. And then I'll move +2, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You're going to do this, which means you're going to cleanse all, attack, blink 3 away from opponent. 1, 2, 3 away from opponent. I'm assuming here's the opponent. 1, 2, 3. And that'll be done. I will gain a fatigue card. Here. And then this will get reshuffled. Yeah, I agree, Jade. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. All right. Now I'm gonna hurt you. Now I am going to hurt you. Okay, so flip it over. You're gonna be healing. That's okay. My turn. We'll do this, which will heal me for 4, and then I can ult on you. I need to move first, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll be enough. So I use 1 to move. 1, 2. Then I'm going to do Revitalizing Cascade, gaining 2. Heal 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Somewhere there's the 3 I keep missing. And so I heal for 4, and it says gain Ember for each damage healed this way. So 3, 6, 9, 10. So then I'm going to spend 9 to ult. Ooh. I could have flowed you to me. I didn't have to move. I could have flowed you to me and then ulted. Let me pull that back a little. 1, 2. So I had 1. I had 9. So I'm gonna spend, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had 8. This was 9, 10. If I spend 4, so I'm gonna do I can only do 1 bonus action. And ult is a special bonus action, so I have to play it this way. I have to play it this way for it to work. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be here. And I will, so that'll be that. And then I'll do this, and it says, you may spend any number of ice for each ice gain +2 to my attack, so I'll be doing 6 damage to you. So that is 12. So I completed this step, and now I just need to hit you for, I need to hit you for 2 more damage. You're going to heal 2, so I'll need to hit you for 4. If I hit you for 4, we win. Okay. Boom. 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 Which is this. Choose an opponent in any range. If they are in this space, then we win for what you're about to do. So your turn, you're going to heal 2. You're going to attack me for +2. So you're going to attack me for 4. So what I healed, you took back. And then you're going to run away 1, 1, 2, 3. You are going to do what? Cleanse all, so putting dots on you won't work, and then you'll blink 3 away from me. Pull you right back to me. And then hit you for 4. Range 2. I just have to be here, and then I can hit you for 2 damage. So let me spend this 1 to move 1, 2. Primal shot. So I hit you for 2. Let's put you back to 6 within range 2. I will gain 2 ember for that. So I just need to, let's see, so you're 12. So if I hit you 2 more, you'll die. I will tame you. Range 3. I think this could get me what I need. This could get me what I need. So here we go. You are going to cleanse all, attack. You don't have any range. And then you're going to blink 3 away from me. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, you are 3 away from me. That's all I care about, because then I could do this, but it's attack in range 3, +1 for each water you have in search. But I don't care because my attack is 4. So I'll do that, gain 1, and I attack in range 3, fire breath for 4 damage. And that, my friends, is the tame. Boom! So that is 16. So that's 16, right? So that's 12 plus 4, 16. You only have 4 health left, which is enough to tame you. Get in my belly! So we did it. We tamed him. Alright, so go to F20 for tame. Takes a lot of stratagems. F20. For the tame. Outrunning a Regalian isn't an easy task, but your Mistling finds incredible resources of energy and manages to best the swift enemy. The Regalian slows down, visibly confused, and freezes upon seeing you. Although reluctantly, it allows you to touch it. When it understands that you don't wish it any harm, it presses its soft cheek against your hand. Each Mistling that took part in the battle heals half, so that would be 15. I'm at 13. It makes me sad, so I don't heal anything. Regalian's coming to me, and he's going into my divider. So this is going to flip. This is going to get removed. And you're coming to me, but the other Regalian, this is going in there. So 137. So in our Pokedex, 138, 137. Gotta catch them all. So we got them. This will be removed from the game, as per rules. And then we've got this stuff, which is, he's got some good movement, lots of really great movement. His special is special ability, bonus action, spend 6 charge, move. You can move through but can't stop in a space with an opponent. If you run through a space with an opponent, deal 4 willpower to that opponent once per charge. Result's okay. You got a combat quest. Your Regalian lacks coordination. Its movement is far from clumsy, but is also far from perfection. Each time you visit 2 different spaces with the same symbol, during one move, place 1 on this card. Have at least 3 on this card at the end of the combat. If you didn't fulfill this quest at the end of combat, discard all. When it's fulfilled, we flip that card to get its alt form. So, our Regalian's abilities are Skewer. Move in line. For each space, move this this way. +1 to this turn. If it's a wind, so if I'm fighting wind, I'm taking this thing with me for sure. That's mega damage. Mega damage. And then we've got Grace of a Spark. Cleanse all. Move. You may spend 3 ember to trigger. So that's 2 of those. And then Bucking. Deal 4 willpower in any range in line. Move. Oh, this guy's gonna be fun to play. I'm looking forward to it. So we got a fun Pokemon. So I'll put this quest with the rest of the quests. and put his cards with the rest of the Pokemon. Okay, so we get the divider, add that, remove that, behind that, clear the arena, and then we go to F19. So clear the arena. This will go back over here, 23. You will keep your damage on you, but you will lose all this. These will go back to where they're supposed to. Put this over here for a second. Move these up. I'll put you over here with your damage. What's your damage? Those over here. And that. Roll this up. Put these away. And pull this back out. Okay. So F19. You make your way up the slope, which evens out as you emerge in the middle of Mountain Pass. The unforgiving winter landscape is here, and they're disturbed by a tongue of burning lava. You are sure that it should... Well, did it say... yeah, just that. You are sure that it shouldn't look like this. The fire element's too strong in this area, making you shiver. There is a hollow in front of you and a frozen lake in it. Up ahead, you spot a tiny tent and the thin trail of a campfire. There are weird spiky stones all around you and childlike angular fey prints among them. The footprints lead up to a monstrous gate and vanish there. Probably the next obstacle you must overcome. If you have Eager Tamer status 3, which I do, I really should have sent this guy home. 41. He is going to make my life miserable. 41. You ask Alvin to stay back and do nothing unless asked to. The boy nods his head, but you don't believe he will obey. You can only hope that he will actually learn something useful, because risking anyone's life for no reason is unacceptable. His Gaidon, on the other hand, no doubt will be a trustworthy ally. Open map 13. Alright. So we've got map 13. Come on. Map 13. Let me finish setting up the map, and then I will do this place secret 34 in the slot and put time at 3. So if y'all can see any numbers, let me know. Put our time at green 3. Okay, then begin exploration. First things first, you know what we do. We look for numbers. New game arrived. Have a great day. All right, Devin. Take care. So we look for numbers. And every single image is dark. Why? I don't know. I'm not seeing any numbers here. I hope you do get the game in time. I really do. I really hope y'all get this game in time. Do y'all feel like I should pause playing until it delivers fully? Would y'all prefer that? And I just go to another game? I mean, I don't want to... I would like to play this game and enjoy it, but if you are all feeling like, you know, if you're going to finish this before our games arrive, then we'd rather wait. I can pause this and this be the game I stop, and I'll pick it back up later. What do y'all think? I mean, would you prefer that? Or do you just want me to keep going? I have other games to play, but if y'all would like to enjoy the adventure with or try to get ahead and then see what path I took, let me know. Let me know. I'm having fun with it, but I have other games and I can pause. I'm just kind of so we can all play this together. Let's check out F3. I probably might do that now that kind of... I don't know. That gives me something to think about. The stone bristles with spikes. You hold your hand over it and you feel it radiates heat. No wonder the snow and the ice have melted all around it. Do I want to touch it or do I want to examine it? I'm going to examine it, which will be a time. I don't know what I'm doing. I think you should play what you are enjoying as long as you're getting the views you want to, if that matters. Yeah, I'm definitely not... I'm doing this to hang out with y'all and play board games. Like, let the people who do this as a daily grind do that for views. But I'm content enough that you're all just hanging out with me. You kneel at the stone and eye it cautiously, doing your best not to touch it. Soon enough, you have a feeling that the stone is not entirely motionless. Its surface seems to be rising and falling as if the stone was breathing. Could it be a mistling? A hibernating Chrysomallon, for instance? If this is the case, the creature should be left alone. Disturbing its yearly cycle is never a good idea, and you really don't want it to rage in the vicinity of dormant volcanoes. Gain a fire token in front of us, so we gain a fire token. Chrysomallons live in the area. Continue exploration. Let's go to the camp, F4. If token B is in slot 6, nope. You carefully take a few steps on the ice, but you freeze as you notice a small camp on the other side of the lake. There is a dark tent and a person sitting close to a small crackling fire, most certainly staring in your direction. As you let out your breath, you spot another puzzling detail. There's a shade claw resting beside the stranger's leg. Approach showing no intention to fight. F30. I'm not trying to fight anybody right now. I already have a shade claw. I don't need yours. You ask the Fae what she is doing here. It is simple, Skuld replies. I am finally able to do what we have been trying to achieve for ages. Together with my kin, I am trying to retake our homeland and liberate it from Dragon's rule. She frowns and adds, and you? What are you doing? You explain that you would like to know more about the Eclipse, the portals, and the Fae. You stress that the safety of your world and your people is your utmost priority, and a strange army from another dimension flowing into yours to kill an almighty dragon is a disturbing event. Skuld is constantly sketching in her notebook as you speak. You find the habit a little peculiar. If you have the light in the shadow... I have 1 and 2. If you have the light in the shadow part 1 and or part 2, go to F13. You don't need to fear us, Skuld says. The Fae wish to cooperate with humans. Seeing weariness in your eyes, she adds, we will help you get rid of the so-called Dragon Guardians. There is no greater threat to mankind than them. They imprisoned my people in the darkness for 1,000 years. They may do the same to yours if they begin to perceive you as a threat. I was taught that they even unleashed natural disasters to hinder the progress of our civilization and yours as well. You don't like this way of thinking. You firmly remind Skuld that the dragons are called guardians for a very important reason. They, after all, protect the world, but Skuld only scoffs and shakes her head. We will sort it out later, she says. I don't have much time as I must catch up with the rest. We suspected you would follow us. I was left here to see you don't cause any trouble. I think you won't. Choose one. Ask about the portals, ask for more information about the dragons, Try intimidating her. No, we're gonna just kind of ask about. We're gonna ask about the portals. I don't have time to explain everything to you, Skull says. The moon gates, or portals as you name them, are connected to the eclipse. When the moons are close, the veil between worlds gets thinner and ruptures in some places, creating those moon gates. Her shade claw creates a thin membrane out of shadows and stretches it until it snaps. The wounds in reality will heal over time. Keeping them open requires a powerful energy source, and to close them earlier, one also needs lots of energy. We Fae plan to keep only a few of them open. When we make sure that this world is safe, we will use them to come back for our families. Afterwards, we will close the remaining moon gates. Go to F14. The Fae turns around and leaves. She ignores your other questions, and you don't have the motivation to chase her. She seems harmless? No, that's not a word. Thoughtful? You're not sure. Gain Light in the Shadow Part 3 status. Place a B on spot 6. If spot 5 is empty, go to script F26. You cautiously make your way until the ice... you cautiously make your way upon the ice when a hollow crack resounds. Why am I doing that? F9, F14? Yep, F26. You cautiously make your way upon the ice when a hollow crack resounds. A crevice appears nearby. Then another one shoots out of it. There is no doubt that the ice is breaking up. You flee towards the bank and reach it at the last possible moment. Gain 1 wound. If you have Eager Tamer Part 3, I do, ice gives way under the boy and you rush to save him from drowning. Gain 2 additional wounds. This frickin' dude. So my misling, so it says gain, but it didn't say each misling, so I'm going to put it on the furple. Take 3. Lock scripts F4, F6, and F8. Those 3 are gone. Note, in order to explore the locations on the other side of the lake, you must find a way to cross the lake. Continue exploration, so I can't do these anymore. So now I'm stuck with this nonsense. I've already done that. This might have been what I needed to do before going there. We got that, and then we got it. Let's do F2. Yes, I thought about using the narrative app, and I don't like how it's designed. I talked about it in one of my other videos. If Awakened Realms would send me all the script to this and the audio files, I will write them an app. But that app, no. No. Okay, we were doing F2. There is a ledge above the door with a line of intriguing yet indiscernible symbols. They pique your curiosity. Let's get on up there. F86, you gotta get on up. Perform a test. We're gonna die. So let's see. If you have Eager Tamer Part 3, once per test you may discard the card you just drew. Alvin keeps you safe. Thank God he's useful for something. Jeez. Alright, so we gotta do a test. And 7 is the magic number. 2. 5. I gotta do it. 7. Woo! Even using the app is annoying. Even using the app is cumbersome. So I choose not to use it at all. It's just a bad UX design. Alright, so we did 7. So it says the climb is easier than you expected. You make it to the top in no time. Go to script E40. Or F40. E40. Am I trying to get a drink? There are symbols of water and earth engraved on the wall, separated by a deep, jagged crevice, probably made intentional. If you have the Furple quest, oh, biscuits! What? What? Wait. There's more. If you have the Furple quest available and you have Furple with you, go to Z25. What? I was smart. I was smart. Yay. Okay. Yeah, a Furple perches on a ledge and breathes in and out rhythmically as if engrossed in meditation. You know that its alleged calm can vanish any second. It's a Furple, after all, and a dangerous Mistling with anger burning in it. There are ways you can approach the Mistling. You can help it achieve even greater peace, or make it more powerful by unleashing its inner wrath. Wow. Place the Furple stat 68. Alright, there's so much stuff. Okay, so it says place the Furple stat card 68, ability card 72, and quest card 73 behind. They're all gone. All three of these are gone. And I painted that dude. We did fight him, so y'all did get to see him painted. So all three of these are gone. So Furple is no longer there. These are removed. Note, you may look at 74, 75, 76, and 77 before making a choice. Furple, Furple, Furple. I made you out of clay. Aww. Aww. I gotta show y'all this. It's so cute. 74. 75. 76. And 77. Look at him. He's so sad. Okay, so choose one. Help the Furple achieve peace. You feel that the Furple wants to be named Pinequeak from now on, which would be 76. That would be 76 and 77. Naming him Pinequeak. And they said we could look at it if we want. So, that's a little blurry. Let me fix this, sorry. I thought I fixed it, but it didn't look like I did. Let me fix it. I have to move this over here so I can see. So, is the blur effect going? There we go, that looks a lot better. Turn the focus off. There we go. And, okay. Alright, so he will have 25 health, hit for 2, have 2 movement, have 1 physical and 1 willpower shield. Special abilities, 1 splash, your attacks have pierce 3 this turn. Slurp, your attacks have drain this turn. Water drain, in any range, interrupt 1 for each puddle within range 2 of the chosen opponent. For each card discarded this way, each Mistling, including Pinequeak, within range 2 heals. So this says, that's what, let's see. Now, if it says, bring up Furple's Rage, you feel that your Furple wants to be named Pulpin from now on, which are these two. Pulpin. 20 health. And this is his Rage one. So it would be 20 health, 3 damage, 2 movement, 1 physical. Splash. So Splash's attacks deal pierce 3. Smash this time. Your attacks gain +2. Is that the same as that one? No, this one does your attacks have drain. So that's the difference. Pull this up here so you can see the difference. And then instead of healing, Force says Water Drain. In any range, interrupt 1 with range 2 for the chosen opponent. For each card discarded this way, the opponent gains 2 damage. So 1 is attack, 1 is defense. And then we're looking at stats per. So it's either a Willpower shield or an extra damage and 5 health difference. I think if I was playing, honestly, my honest opinion is I think if I was playing 2-player, I would do Pinequeak. Only because then I become the healer of the group, and I can just keep healing while the other player does more damage. That makes sense. But since I'm playing solo, damage is king, so I think I'm going pull pin for solo. But for people who are playing 2-player, and I'll probably talk to Colin because he and his wife are playing this, and I'll probably talk to Colin and ask him which direction he went. But I'm going pull pin. The damage is just too good not to. So we're going pull pin. So take 74 and 75 from behind the Furple divider. From now on, use them as Furple stat and ability cards. Continue the expiration if you were playing the scenario Fire and Snow. So, yep, we're going pull pin. But Pinequeak would be cool. It's like one of those Pokemon. It's one of that nine-tail one, whatever it's called, where you can pick which one it wants to go. It didn't say discard this. It just I just need to put you back. Purple. So these are Furple's new. He's exalted, so Furple has upgraded. Sweet. Pull pin. I wish you had some upgraded cards to go with you, but it is what it is. Okay, then we continue our scenario. So that was the Furple one, and then that's it. Okay. So that was cool. That was amazing. That was awesome. So we did that one. These are locked. I think I could do F5. 4, 6, and 8 are locked. So let's look at F7. And I did F3. Let me look at F5, because that's not locked. You approach the bank of the lake to realize that the ice cover is brittle. You're not sure if it's solid enough to step on. Examine the lake, so it says only if 5 is empty. Search for a safe path, only if 5 is empty, but it'll cost me 2 time. Make your own path, requires a water mistling, only if scripts F4, F6, and F8 are locked. Yes, sir. You trust your water mistling to make a safe passage over the lake. Go to F24. Suck on that. Your mistling skillfully makes the flow against the underwater stream and builds the safe passage to the other side of the lake. Your mistling can heal 1 fatigue, so that fatigue I got will go away. Let's get rid of that fatigue, so that card is gone. Unlock F4, F6, and F8, continue exploration. Okay. Cool. That was awesome. Alright, so I'm scared to check out F7, to be honest with you. I'm very afraid of F7. It could be bad. Let me go to F7. Let's see what it says. There's a faded drawing of a giant wave on the wall and a small symbol of the element of light beneath it. Continue exploration. So, interesting. Alright, so we've done this, 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 and that, and that. So we've got these 3 left to go. I feel like I'm not ready to go here yet. So let's check out F6. Wait, no, because that shouldn't do it again. It's trying to do it again, to where it's like, if slot 5 is empty, do something terrible. But I've already made a safe path. I think they screwed that up. Let me read the errata. Because it should also say, if you have a safe path, I shouldn't have to take 2 damage again. F37 is wrong on their errata. F85 has an errata. And that's it. I feel like this one needs an errata as well, because it's trying to say, hey, go to 26 where you take 3 damage. again. Does F8 do the same thing? F8 does the same thing, so I'm going to ignore that because that feels like an errata. If this thing should probably say after my Mistling makes a path that's safe, I get to put something in slot A. I get to put something there. So it should say that. Otherwise, it keeps being empty and I keep taking damage, which makes no sense since my water Mistling helped me across it. I feel like that's a typo. And I'm going to treat it as such. Otherwise, I would never explore these because I would take 6 damage just trying to do stuff. So, yeah, I'm gonna, because it says if it does that, go to F24. F24 does not put anything here, and I feel like F24 should say put some letter because your Mistling skillfully moves the flow against the underwater stream and builds a safe passage to the other side of the lake. It shouldn't break again. So, otherwise I would never go there. So I'm going to go to F8, treating that as there's something there. It is fairly light in the cave, mostly due to the orange tongues of lava lazily flowing out through the cracks in the wall. You spot an engraving on the wall. It shows the symbols of each of earth and light separated by a white jagged crack. Gather precious stones, which will take 1 time. I will do that. Gain 2 silver, because I want money. So now I gain 2 money, so I did that. Yeah, either it's wrong or F1 fills 5. Yeah. And that's what I'm thinking. So I did that, and then it says continue exploration. So F6 would say you approach the ruined tower to inspect the remains with interest. You do not need any builder's experience to recognize the resemblance of the to the ruins you saw north of Cairburg. One of the stones has recently been unearthed. As you bend over it, you notice the symbol of water engraved upon the surface. The symbol is connected to another one, unfortunately blurred. Okay. So there's symbols here, 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 and here. And then now there's nowhere else left to go except for F1. So let's go to F1. The gate is locked. You push the wings a few times, you yank them backwards, but they won't even budge. Your Mistlings are eager to help, but their efforts are also in vain. The snow has been shoveled aside, though, which means that the gate has recently been opened. If so, how does it work? What do you have to do? Suddenly you notice a hollow spot with 4 symbols representing elements. They look movable. There are clues and other scripts on how to open the gate. Try to open the gate. Okay, so we know that this is F2 was 86. F86. It's an order. It's an order of things. F40. I'm just getting the order. F40. Water and earth. So let me get my thing to take some notes here. F2 was water and earth. And then we know that F7 was... There is a faded drawing of a giant wave on the wall and a small symbol of light. So water and light. F7 was water and light. Right? Wave on the wall and a small symbol element of the element of light beneath it. And then F8 was earth and light separated by a wide jagged crack. F8 was earth and light, and then F2. Did I say F2? Yeah. Oh no, I did F2, F7, F6. F6. You approach the tower, inspect. You do not need village experience. A resemblance of the growth. One of the stones has been recently unearthed. As you bend over it, you notice the symbol of water engraved on the surface. The symbol is connected to another one that's blurred. So the last one, which is F6, is water and question mark. So to me, it's water, earth, earth, light, water, light. Ooh, this will be interesting. All right, let's do this. F10. F10. It seems that those symbols need to be arranged in the correct manner. There is no doubt the markers of the symbol have somehow prevented it from multiple attempts to try one's luck, so you had better figure out a way to do it right. Realign the tiles and try to open the gate. Take a water, earth, light, and wind and place them in any order in slots 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there's water, earth and light, right? Did I read that right? Or is it wind? Because then that'd be water, wind. So I gotta redo this again. Hey, Matt. It can be brutal. Yeah, I think it can be brutal only because that's a Mac. Because that's I think that's a misinformation. There's no reason to take 6 damage and then go into a fight. So it says you spot. It shows the symbol of earth and light at F7. F8 is a symbol of earth. Wait, F7 is a giant wave on the wall and a small symbol of the element of light. Wave, water. F8 is earth and light. Wave and light, earth and light. F6 is water with something that's blurred out, which probably wind blurred it out, kind of like a funny joke. And F2 leads to F40. I need to stop calling it F2. Let's call it F40 because that's what it is. Let's call it F40. That is water and earth. Right? So we've got water and earth and light, right? But there's water and light. So how can earth and light and water and light be the same thing? Is there a typo there too? Fire is going to be... I have the fire token, but those are the ones that I was trying to do. So F40, once again, let me reread. There are symbols of water and earth engraved on the wall, separated by a deep, jagged crevice, probably made intentionally. Water and earth engraved on the wall, separated by a crevice. Intentionally. That gives us something. Separated by a crevice intentionally. Then, wait, what was that one? That was F8? That was F8. I did that wrong, right? Did I do that wrong? Or was that F40? F8. It is fairly light in the cave, mostly due to the orange tongues of lava lazily flowing out through the cracks. You spot an engraving on a wall. It shows the symbols of earth and light separated by a wide, jagged crack. So that's F8. Separated by a wide, jagged crack. Earth and light. F7, giant wave on the wall and a small symbol of the element of light beneath it. Beneath it. Wave on the wall with light beneath it. Okay. Alright. And then F6. You approach the ruined tower. One of the stones has recently been unearthed. As you bend over it, you notice the symbol of water engraved upon the surface. The symbol is connected to another one, but it's blurred out, which I think would be wind. And I think we're here. I think it might be that. So F40. Right? This one is separated by a deep jagged, probably made intentionally. And this is water and earth. With a deep gash, which means a jagged thing means that there's a gap between them. That makes sense. That means that there's... I think this is it. So a jagged crevice probably... So separated by a deep jagged crevice, which is where light would go. So that looks right. And the Earth question mark one, which is F6. The symbols one of the stones has recently been unearthed as you bend over it. You notice a symbol of water engraved upon the surface. The symbol is connected to another, unfortunately blurred. If light and earth are separated, they should be next to each other. Yeah, was light and earth separated? So then a deep one then would put it like so. Because then this would be deep enough, this would be underneath it, and then it would be that. Hey, Cynthia. So does that make sense, Matt? I think I'm picking up what you're putting down there. So you approach the tower, you do not see, so there's water engraved upon the surface. The symbol is connected to another one, unfortunately blurred. And then F7 says, there is a faded drawing of a giant wave on the wall and a small symbol of light beneath it. This makes sense. Alright, so that F7 helps. Those two are where they need to be. Then F8 says, you spot an engraving on a wall. It shows the symbols of earth and light separated by a wide, jagged crack. And then F6 says water is connected to an unknown symbol. It's blurred out. That unknown symbol might be fire. Seems like wind should be over water. But that would put earth and this together, which it shouldn't. That would do that. Yeah, that would put earth there where it shouldn't be, right? Because on F40, it's a nice little puzzle. A little annoying, I hate puzzles, but it says that there are symbols of water and earth engraved on the wall, separated by a deep, jagged crevice, probably made intentionally. Which could be this. This is the deep, jagged crevice, which is light. However, F8, earth and light separated by a wide, jagged crack. And they never mention wind. So the things with earth are also F8. Earth and light separated by a wide, jagged crack. So earth, like so? Like that, maybe? I think wind is unknown, but I think that's there's a deep one. A deep crevice puts earth, and that's a deep divide, or a wide divide maybe. And then there's that. So earth at the top, wind, water, and light. So let's take a look at this, read it back one more time to see where we are. So we've got F40. So we have, there are symbols of water and earth engraved on the wall, separated by a deep, jagged crevice, probably made intentionally. That deep, so it says water and earth, that deep could be wind, right? Potentially. Then we've got F7, which says, there is a faded drawing of a giant wave on the wall and a small symbol of element of light below it. So that matches. Then F6 says that the symbol of water engraved upon the surface. The symbol is connected to another, unfortunately blurred, which could be wind, so it's connected. And then we've got F8, which says there's a symbol of earth and light separated by a wide gap. So I think we're there too. I'm agreeing with this. I'm in agreement with you. So let's go to F10. We put them in order, and then we're going to script F32. I'm agreeing with you on this one. If water is in slot 1, go to F51. Damn it. Water bursts from a crevice above the door. You and the mistlings are soaked through, which, given the frosty weather, is very bad signs. Gain 1 fatigue. Gain 1 fatigue. Discard all tokens and continue exploration. Cool. So water has to be at the top. Okay, so it has to go, this will have to be at the bottom, and it'll have to be like that. It says if yeah, right. And Matt, that's what it says. If it is in slot 1, I would move on. If not, no. So we had these mixed up, so we're here. So then we do it again. It has to be in slot 1. So we go to F10. And we'll try this avenue. And then we will do this. If water is in slot 1, go to F59. So now it is. If light is in slot 2, go to F36. Okay. If earth is in slot 3, damn it! Damn it! Alright, so otherwise, a cloud of gas leaks out from a crevice. After a while, you realize that some of the items are rusted and shriveling. Discard 2 items. This is the only item I have, so it's gone. It's discarded. And then we have to start over. So that is the trigger. That makes no sense from what was written, but sure. I guess the wide crack was it looping back around. That was the wide crack. So then we do, if Earth is in slot 3, go to F34. The door begins to rumble. As soon as the tremors spread, the entire mountain begins to vibrate. The gates open and the symbols of the elements move again to create a random combination. As you cross the threshold, a mighty rock tumbles down to crush you. You and the Mistlings jump away in time, but it really was a narrow escape. The rock rolls over and morphs into a Chrysomallon. The creature seems confused, but the discovery of your presence makes it angry. You, unfortunately, are the nearest and easiest target. End exploration, time to fight. So... okay, we're going to map 1, arena card 7. Those clues suck. They tried to get playful with it, but it wasn't that great. F37. Did we hit F37 at all? No, we didn't. That's the one that has an update. So F37 has an update. So our arena, called the Caldera. All right, I gotta set up before I do this. So I still have this fire thing in front of me. It didn't say discard these, so I'll just leave this how it is, because it might have some more stuff for us to do. Put you at the bottom of the deck. There we're getting arena map 1. 4. Map something. Map 3. Map 2. Okay. And this has to be map 1. Why am I not using the lava map? That's weird. That's a strange situation. This one, right? Yeah. Okay. So place volcano tokens on each one of those spaces, which is 1, 2, and 3. When you end your movement within range 1 of a volcano, gain a burn. When the enemy ends its move within range 1 of a volcano, nothing happens. You and the enemy can't move to or be placed in the space. Okay, so this gets tricky. Gotcha. Gotcha. You're going to make this difficult on my life. I am not at full health, which is not great. I'm going to have to find my heal cards. Okay, what are we dealing with? Chrysomallon, whatever you want to call it. 2, and it's tame card 3. Okay, this is it. Good lord. 3 shield, damn. 5 damage. This is gonna hurt. Alright, let me set up its ult. So its ult is at 3. And it's going to have 3 triangles and 3 of the weird thingies. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. I was gonna have 3 triangles and 3 weird thingies. Here here is my death. I might not beat this thing. Oh my gosh. Passive. If an opponent moves to or through a space with lava, they gain a burn and discard that lava token. Rush. If the space that Chrysomallon? I'm sorry. Should I not do this? I will paint it, I promise. I probably won't beat it, so I'll have to fight it again at some point. If an opponent moves through, I'll gain a burn. Rush. If the space that Chrysomallon left has no lava, place 1 lava there. In that space, deal 3 burn in range 2. If the space that Chrysomallon left has no lava, place 1 lava. In that space, attack +5. Good lord. Yeah, I'm not going to beat this thing. Blink to a space with lava that is closest to the opponent. Discard all lava from the arena and deal 1 burn in range 4 for each lava discarded this way. Alright. And then the thing we care about is the Taming card. So we need to knock it down from 25 to 5, and then end your turn within range 1 while having at least 4 burn on me. Jeez! What? Good lord! Good, but I'm not a dog. Good boy. Alright, let's see. So we do that. Shuffle these up. And that. Okay. Well, if we're gonna lose, let's lose right. Because you have 30 health, the other one not so much. Let's put stuff away. Put this, that, and that. Put our fatigue in our deck and shuffle. Okay, so what do I need to get? A Chrysomallon? What the hell do you look like? I don't even know where to begin to know what you look like. No, that's that. What is that? Well, that looks like Godzilla, so it's not that. But I do get to get my dragon mini. My ice baby. Oh, here you are. Good lord. What the hell is this? Is this it? This doesn't look like it. Maybe? It's the only one that makes sense. Is this thing. So, it's this. It's the only one that makes sense of what it is. Okay. Alright, well, when we lose, we'll come back to the book. And we already have a bunch of damage on us. So I need to find heal cards. Oh, there was something else that came up for the fire. Whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. To fight the Chrysomallon. Where was I? It's after the fight. Forgot where I was. Alright, let's go back to F1 and follow our trail to get back to where we were. Oh, here it is. If a fire token is in front of you, you are aware of the Chrysomallons live in the area and have prepared attack in case you encounter one. Discard the fire token. You may swap the position of any 2 action cards in your slot. If you have Eager Tamer Part 3, Alvin helps you distract the Chrysomallon. Place the special ability token in space 4 instead of 3. Oh my god, he was actually worth something. And now we start a fight. So we get to swap the position of 2 cards. He's actually freaking worth something. Okay. Not only do you... That's not it. I don't know what it looks like. Sorry. The art is so obscure. What is it then? I don't know which one is it. It's just going to be that for this fight because I don't know which one it is. Sorry. He's crouching, throwing a punch. Crouching, throwing a punch. Crouching. Oh! Holy biscuits, this guy's cool. Better than this dude. Get out of here. Holy biscuits, this guy's cool. There he is. Oh yeah, this will be fun to paint. That guy looks amazing. Lots of fire detail for this one. Nice. Nice. Alright. Okay. I need heal cards so bad. No. Oh my god. I need heal cards so bad. Alright. And I get to swap 2 cards, huh? So I can never heal in this fight with Tide of Variety because Volcano's in every one of those slots. I don't have enough ice on me to really do much. And what is he doing this round? He's going to rush. His movement's 1, so I just need to get away from him. But he's going to burn within range 3. So I need to end my turn here. But I can only move 2 to here. He'll move 1. And then he'll burn me. Okay, so healing is off the table. Gotcha. Until I find my ult heal card. I'm gonna switch these 2. Actually, these 2. I'll switch these 2. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this one. I'll gain 3. Primal Shot, deal 2 willpower damage within range 2, so you can't deal with that. So there you go. And then I'm going to spend 1 to move. Damn it. I'm going to gain a burn if I'm next to these. What is he going to do? He's going to rush. And then he'll hit me for 3 burns, so I'm going to take 3 damage. I'm going to take 3 damage. Should I move at all or no? Because he's going to burn me for 3. If I move 2 here, I'll gain a burn from this volcano. Here, I'll gain a burn from the volcano. And then his thing says, within range 2, he's going to do 3 burn. So if I move here, he'll move 1. I won't get 3 burn. If the space that left has no lava, oh, he'll place it in the space that he left. So I actually just have to step back 1. Yes, because it's the space he leaves that'll do it. So I'll move back 1. If I understand that correctly. If the space that he leaves doesn't have a lava, place 1 lava there and then burn 3 within range 2. Okay, so I'll just move back 1. So then he will do this. So he will rush for 1. The space that he left doesn't have 1. So fire. And boom. That's it. That I need to stay away from. So on my turn, he's gonna attack for 10 now, but he'll only rush once. So I need to be here. Yep. So I will do. Oh, that'll let me heal too. So I'll do that and move 1, 2. Then do Tide of Variety to gain 2. And then heal 2. I'm playing very cautious. And then search 2. Come on. This will go at the bottom. This will go at the top. Come on, heal card. Okay, so we know. Alright, so we've got some options. Alright, his turn. He is going to rush. Oh, wait, sorry. I did that wrong. It says if an opponent is choose an opponent in any range, he would take 4 damage. I wouldn't heal 2. He would take 4 damage. And this card will go back on top, because that was the second one. And he would take 4, going to 6. And then he would move there. He left a space, so he would drop that. And then he would attack for 10. Whew! And that's it. Okay. Alright, I just gotta stick and move. That's all I'm not within range 1 of these things. But he's coming. So, man. I can hit him for 4. That'd put him at 10. He's about to hit for like 10, so I need to be careful. Deal slow and weak. I need to set up. For the boom. And I think next round will be the way I do it. I'm going to do this to gain 3. I'm not going to move. And then I'll gain 2 shield. And then we're going to do a lot of setup. Yep, I knew that was going to be. I'm going to spend 4 to gain my first water. Okay. In your turn, you're going to etch towards me even closer. I'll put you here. And you will drop another one, and then you would attack again, but not this time. So he's going to ult next. Blink to a space with lava that is closest to the opponent. What's he going to do? He's going to rush 1. So I just need to be here. And then I'll be okay. I could take a burn, but I need to be there. So I'm actually going to do this one to gain 3. It says attack in range 3, plus 1 for each ice on me. So I'm attacking for 5. So I hit you for 5. You have 3 shields. Yeah, because this isn't wisdom. So you have 3 shields. So you will take 2 damage. The willpower's coming. And then I'll spend 4 to gain another water token. And I'll spend my last one to move here. Or I should have moved there before doing it. Sorry. Pick whatever order you want. That's what I did. So I would move, spend the 4, and then do that. Now I'm where I need to be. Now I'm where I need to be. Okay. So then he's going to rush 1 here. Dropping a lava, and it's going to be deal 3 burn within range 2. So I'm actually going to get a 3 burner this time. Then he will ult. Let's pick these up. He will ult. Blink to a space with lava that is closest to the opponent and discard all lava from the arena. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll blink you here. All lava's discarded, which is 4. Deal 1 burn in range 4. Damn it. Damn it! It's within range 4. So I'm taking... And I'll get a burn from this. I'm about to... I probably am dead here. I did not think this through. I just didn't want to get punched. So I'm getting 7 damage on me. This might be the killer. So, at the end of my turn, I would have taken 3. Going to 4. And then the end of the next turn, I'm going to take 4 more damage. So I'm at 16. So it'll put me at 20, so I'll have 10 health left. That's okay. Because I want to do this. Game 3. You like to hit people with stuff? I'm about to hit you too. Deal slow and weak in range 3. You're not moving, and your damage is trash. Slow and weak within range 3. Deal X willpower damage in range 3, where X is the amount of ice you have, which is 2. So deal you 2 willpower damage, taking you to 10 of 25. And then I'll gain a shield, and then I'll take 7 damage. So I'll do 6 and 5. Oof. 12 and 11. 23? Is my math right? Wait, why did I say 7? It shouldn't be 7. I'm an idiot. It shouldn't be 7. It should be 4. Why am I killing myself? This was a 4. It should just be 4 damage. It should be 8. So that should be 18, 19, 20. 20. There we go. No need to type fast. I figured it out. And then I will skedaddle up here. Where is my heal card? Alright. He's gonna burn me again. Without my heal cards, I'm a sit and duck here. A Furple would be a good fight against him since I can blink all over the board. I should have brought the Furple to fight. Alright, I'm going to get burned anyway. So I'm going to spend... Oh, wait. Wait. He wouldn't have moved... He's not going to move this round at all. But that doesn't matter. He's in perfect position to hit me wherever I go. So it doesn't matter. So I'll do this to move here. And then do this, gaining 2. To attack Pierce 2. Plus 1 for each item I have. So that's Pierce 2. Then you'll block that. And I just hit him for 1 plus 4, 5. And I'll hit you for 5. Yeah, the slow and weak, it doesn't really work. So that's 6 and 9, so that's 15. Right? You know what I need to do? If I'm counting dice, that's just gonna... I'm trying to think of how to beat this thing and then worry about health. so let me do this. He has 25. Alright. So 25, knock 5 off going to 0, and then knock 10 off going to 10. So he has 10 health. Let's not deal with these anymore. All that's doing is confusing me. He's got 10 health. For me, I have 10 health left myself. Let's get rid of this. Because all that's doing is just making me... It's taking my head out of what I need to be thinking about. Which is strategy. Fluctuate between strategy and math. Strategy and math. Okay, so this will give me a shield of 2. He's just going to inflict burn on me. Cool. Okay, I can stand in here if I can get here and attack him. Cool. So he will rush. If the space that he left has no lava, place 1 lava. There is no lava, he doesn't need to move to rush. Oh, he probably does. And he'd go here. Which is kind of... I'll put him here. Put him here, and then he'll do that and burn to me. Burn 2. That makes sense of what he would do. He would just kind of try to spread lava around the board. Okay. Then I'm going to take a burn, but I'm coming to hit you. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is what I need to do. So I'm going to spend 1 to move, boom, boom, which would give me a burn. That's okay. Then I'm going to do erratic torrent, which will do, which will just give me that 1 back. And it says, if you're in a flower space, attack +2 and drain. So you wouldn't move. You wouldn't move. You're slowed. You wouldn't move. You wouldn't move. Oh, you're slowed. You would not move. I would not take the burn. You're slowed. Haha, suck it. You're not moving anywhere. You're not doing anything. And you're not dropping this. So I would have the 1 without moving because I am in a flowered space. And I would gain the 1 here. And then I would do attack +2 with drain. So you have 3. So I would be hitting you for 3. So you will go down to 7. How much do I have to get you down to? 5? 7. So you'll go down to 7, and I will heal 4. I will heal 3. 3 I hit you for. I'll heal 3. Okay. Oh my god, there's another heal card. Okay, so I just need to hit you for 2 more damage. And then I will spend this. Ooh, do I need to? Yeah. This will get +1. 5, 6, 3. And then I just need to get a bunch of burn. I'm gonna spend these 4 to gain another water. Alright, so then it is his turn. Ooh, yes, he's weak. He's weak. That's okay. He'll only deal 1 damage. So he'll do that. I'll gain another fatigue card. I was like, I know I have a plan. So I'll gain another fatigue card. And then he will rush. So place 1 lava, which I figured that's what he'd want to do. Let's rush him here. Place a lava. And then he will attack for 10, but he is weak. So he will take... so I'll just get hit for 1. That's why I put weak on him, so I don't take 10 damage and almost die. And then we reshuffle these. Alright, I think if I don't solve both of these this round, I'm a dead man. And I get burn 3. Right? No, this is not burn 3, this was just damage. Nope. Okay. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, so I can do that here. So I just need to hit him and then move here. Let him take his turn, and he will burn 3 me and we'll win. Okay. Yes. So I will do this, Biting Blizzard, to gain 3. Deal slow and weak to him. So we'll do slow. Oh, wait. I want him to move. I need him to burn me. I don't think I want to do that. I need him to burn me. So I'll do this instead and just gain 2. Pierce 2. So I'll hit him for... I'll hit him for 6, taking him down to 1 health. Yes. So I'll hit him for 6. Because it's Pierce 2 of 3, so that's 1, and that's 4. So he'll have 1 shield, so he'll block once. That's 4, 5, 6. That'll take him down to 1 health. Which completes objective number 1. And then I will move here. Is that to gain a fire, which will burn me on my at the end of my next turn. No, it won't. 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 I'm going to stay where I am. And then I'll move next round after it does what it's going to do. So I'll do that. Lunar Flow. Okay, staying there. Then you're going to do this. And you're going to move here, dropping a lava. And then you're going to give me a burn 3. Then on my turn, I will do this to move here, being next to a volcano to give me a burn 1. Oh, God. And we tamed it. Oh, my God, that was work. That was such work. Oh, my gosh. I have at least 4 burn on me. Jeez. I'm within range 1 of him, and I've got 4 burn on me, the 3 from what he did, and then the 1 from being next to the volcano. Oh my gosh. That sucked. F-37. My God. It actually freaking worked. It actually worked. F-37. Ah, boy. Okay. When the Chrysomallon sees your tenacity, it falters and stops. The blazing aura surrounding the missling weakens, allowing you to approach and look it directly in the eye. The Chrysomallon is curious, but creeps away after a moment. You are sure, however, that it will be back soon to join your party. Each missling that took part in this battle heals up to half. So that would put me at 15. So I at least heal to 15. Okay. Then I gain him as a pet. So, so let's game him as a pet. Jeez, that sucked. Okay, so we're doing this. And this in our Pokedex. Which is 38. So Chrysomallon. That Dark Talon will be mine, damn it. I'm so mad. I could have beaten it and I didn't think. So we got Chrysomallon in our Pokedex. And then this card is removed from the game. Had it down to 1 health. This guy's pretty cool. He is pretty cool. So that's him. He can get 2 earth ones. He can get 5 blaze. And then this is his ability. Special ability, bonus action, burn to the ground. Deal 1 burn in range 2 for each space you move during this turn. Wow. Interesting. Tectonic stress. Gain 2 ember, +1 movement, +1 attack. That goes well with your ult. So I got 2 of those. I've got Smoldering Grasp, attack +1 for each burn on the attached opponent. If it's wind, destroy it forever. And then Lava Trail, if there is no opponent in range 1, move. Slot 3, then get to attack. So it's a move, potential move again, and then an attack in slot 3. And that's 2 of those. These 2 that I caught are gonna get some game time. Wow. So then it says clear the arena. Please let that be the last fight. Please. Please let that be the last fight. And I'm going to be drawing 2 less cards from my upgrade because of the fatigue. Attack, water, burn comes off. Boom, boom. Boom. You will have 15 health. Clear this up. This goes away. Right here in the card 7. Okay. Here. Okay. Where were we? Clear the arena. Nope, that's this one. So do that, do that, do that. If you don't have Eager Tamer Part 3 and don't have Eager Tamer Part 4, I have Eager Tamer Part 3, so this condition is not met. Then otherwise go to script F43. F43, you finally look around. Surprised, you discover that there exists an entire world in the depths of the mountain, entirely separated from the outside. You see lava ponds and blue sky above. The air is warm, almost too hot for comfort. Lots of flying animals and mistlings have chosen this area to settle down, some of which are entirely new to you. There are also buildings here, tall, enchanting, and intricate. Their architecture slightly resembles both the ruins and the collapsed tower, but they are adorned with different ornaments. There are still a few angular fey footprints to be found, and all of them lead to the tower to your right. All of a sudden, you're alarmed by a flock of Chrysomallons, presumably woken by your fight with one of their kin. They are squeezing through the gate, blocking it off completely. They are moving slowly but resolutely. You are not their target, however. They seem to be focused on something else. Anyway, when you find out why Faye came here in the first place, it would be a good idea to find an alternative way out of this place. The gate is completely blocked by swarming mistlings. Open map 15. Okay, so this is getting cleared then. Map 15? I think you meant 14. Did you mean 15? It says open 14. Map 14. I said 15, it's 14. So I just looked at 15, I was like, that doesn't seem right. Alright, open map 14, lock scripts 44 and 48. Put card secret 35 in the slot. And slot timer on 2. Alright, first things first, we look for numbers, because then it says begin exploration. I'm looking for numbers here. Sometimes it just calls out to me, but right now I'm not seeing a thing. Good Lord, phone, stop. Here, right here, right here. Let's hold it up. Right there. What number is that to y'all? F73? Are y'all seeing F73? So F73, I think that's the one I'm seeing. A slightly damaged bridge spans across a stream of lava. The air burns and stinks with sulfur, but you think that you could cross the narrow catwalk to the other side. If both scripts F44 and 48 are locked, unlock them. So they are unlocked now, so I can get to them. So I saw that. Am I seeing any other numbers before I zoom back? That is a weirdly placed one, so now they could be anywhere. So 44 is probably the way out. Alright. Probably me leaning over it made it blurry, sorry. There we are. Okay, so let's explore, shall we? Let's do F-53. I don't know. If a fire is in slot 1, each missling gains a damage. The building you have entered cannot have been built by humans. You look around and see unfamiliar ornaments and weirdly shaped benches. You could glean a lot of information here if you sacrifice some time to search. Examine the interior. Study the missling's behavior requires a fire in slot 1. Go to F56. We're going to examine the interior for F46. You analyze the frescoes and come across an intriguing scene. 2 moons over a dark gap in the sky. You move on, and soon enough, you see another version of the same scene, but with differences. The gap there, could it be the portal, is bigger, and the moons almost touch. The sky is light on one side and dark on the other. The third fresco, however, shows cities ravaged by earthquakes and flooded by seas. This one is drawn hastily and most certainly unfinished. Gain the dark history status. Part 1. If you have all 3 dark history status, gain the understanding part 11. There's not a fire slot there, so continue exploration. So we need to gain more understanding, but let's go to F64. Will it be time to do this? If a fire slot is in slot 2, Chrysomallon is... No, it's not. You approach an intriguing tower surrounded by a few short, squat buildings. All of them are abandoned, and the way into the tower is barred by a solid-looking gate. There is a myriad of footprints in front of the tower, all of them belonging to Fae. Some lead behind the tower. Maybe they are worth following. If you have the eluding tower status... I do not... otherwise read on. Try to open the door. Take a look around. I'm going to take a look around. The Fae started a fire in front of the entrance, but it has already died down, leaving only a few charred logs. You can find leftovers of weird medicine, which means the Fae have been tending to their misslings here. So I spend the time to heal my missling, or take the charred log only if there is no earth in front of you and there is no earth on the map. If you don't have a fire missling, gain a damage. Place that in front of you. I'm going to heal my missling. I feel like they're going to make me fight. So I'm going to lose a time to heal for 4. So I'm going to, sorry. That'll put me at 19 health. It's better than 15. And continue exploration, which triggers this. Which says, Chrysomallon Chrysomallons are ceaselessly swarming over this ruin. Go to script F50. F50. If they're exactly 3 far in the map, nope. If they're exactly 2 far in the map, nope. Go to F54. The Chrysomallons have reached the buildings in the immediate vicinity of the gate and have swarmed over them. A group has also taken over the neighboring tower. Some have stopped there, but most move on. Put a fire token in slots 1 and 2. So they're swarming the board, basically. Place secret 35. Face down again. Set time to 2. And the Chrysomallons act strange. Maybe you should study their behavior, but on the other hand, they might be more important things you should focus on right now. Continue exploration. Go to F58. I'm running out of time here. If there's a fire, if they're in slot 3, which there isn't, each missling takes a damage. There are a few smaller buildings erected in the network of paths. They look residential, but their true purpose is difficult to guess. There's also an altar with a few melted candles, which look like it was built quite recently. We're not going to study the mistling's behavior. We're going to do this to go to F57. 37. Oh, instead it should have been or, not if. Not and. F37. I read an errata. I'm reading an errata. I just saw an errata for something I just read a little bit ago. Hold on. I was supposed to go to F89. Which would give me what? If you don't have Eager Tamer Part 2, I don't. Go to 92. I gain an equipment card. So I gain an equipment card, which is a smoke bomb. I'm going back because I read on errata that they screwed up again. And then go to 91. And said you ask him what in the world he's doing. If you have Eager Tamer Part 2 status, nope. Otherwise, let him join you. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll make him a Part 3 status. Order him to Gearburg. Oh, cool. Yeah, we just get. I just missed having that. So where was I? 58. We explored. Spent the time to go to 57. We got dark history. So the paintings found in one of the houses focus on the contrast between light and darkness, but in almost all of them, light seems to prevail. In the last picture, however, there is a person holding an item which appears to devour light. It is also the only painting where the balance between light and dark is exact. In another house, there's another intriguing picture, albeit a rather hastily sketched one. It presents a host of winged creatures fighting dark monsters emerging from a portal. Ooh. The winged creatures are supported by a gigantic dragon. Gain Dark History Part 2. If you have all 3, gain Understanding 11. And then otherwise continue exploration. Interesting. Ooh. Let's go to 67. Up ahead, you notice a hole in the wall, which may be the passage to the outside world. The way up, however, may be a bit of a challenge. It is time to make up your mind whether it is the right time for the climb. If you don't have the eluding tower status, continue exploration. So we need eluding tower status. Okay. And this will end the scenario. Okay, cool. So that's where we need to go to get out. We just need to find eluding tower. Let's do 65. The tall building close to the edge of the precipice appears to be an archive. All the paper books and scrolls have survived thanks to the air here, which is miraculously dry and warm. Trying to understand the phenomena, you touch the walls and realize that some are searing as if there was magma veins near the surface. You also spot a vague engraving on the door close to a torch holder. We can inspect the door or search the archives. That's all we can do. There's engravings on the door and there's stuff in the archives. Let's search the archives. 61. You're unable to understand the written part, so you focus on the pictures. You soon spot a few noteworthy facts. There's a circle superimposed on a hexagon. 5 of its angles are taken by the symbols of elements, but 1 is empty. There's also a window with a dark world behind it, illuminated only by a moon and stars. A person is trying to open the window. Dark History Part 3, which gives us all of Dark History, so we get Understanding Part 11. And then Continue Exploration, which flips this, which goes to F50, which there are 2. If there's exactly 2, go to F45, which says put a fire in slot 3. Put secret here, and put this on slot 2 for time, and then continue exploration. Okay, so I think we need to check out that door. I think that's the next thing I want to see is that door. So let's inspect the door for one time to go to 63. There's a piece of text on the door, but unfortunately you're not able to understand it, therefore you focus on the drawn symbols. One of them is a spiky stone, which must be a representation of a Chrysomallon. This huge symbol is unrecognizable to you, and the third one is a burning parchment. Gain 1 Ember. Continue exploration. Okay. Okay, let's do... We can cross this bridge now. Let's do 48. You stop before a stone door. You cannot see a handle or any other mechanical way to open it, but you spot an obscure engraving on it. Study the door, F81. You wipe the engraving and see that it shows winged creatures entering through the door. They're accompanied by fire mistlings of many sorts. Continue exploration. Let's go to 44. 44. The stairs take you to a flat wall where you see the beginning of a huge drawing. Unfortunately, the artist hasn't had a chance to finish their work. Instead, you notice the symbols on the stairs behind the wall's lowest steps. They are a hexagon with an open angle, an inserted circle with a black bottom part, a moon, 2 moons side by side, a dragon, and a winged character next to each other. A dragon facing a winged character, but sketchily hastily with charcoal. The remaining steps are empty. You don't think it's part of an important riddle, but rather a chronological order of a story. Nothing crucial, but maybe these are hints on how to read other drawings in the city. Lose the time. And then flip. And we're going to 50. There's 3. Go to 52. A wave of Chrysomallons reaches the last building. We're going to 47. Is this game over? The Chrysomallons enter the buildings at the edge of the chasm, and the structure begins to burn. Clouds of smoke bellow out of the windows. Discard Secret 35. Play Secret 36. I don't know how to get out of here. Sorry. And set the time on Death 3. If you are feeling off, and the sensations is growing, an urge to leave this place and move on has arisen. We're locking. Something is definitely wrong. Lock F65. I've already done 65. How do I get the hell out of here? Okay, go to... I don't frickin' know. 67? Will it let me out now? I need a looting tower, so I need to go back to 64. Excuse me. So we're gonna... Each missling will take a damage. So you'll take 1, you'll take 1. Because there's a fire there. Then, I don't frickin' know. Let's... Try to open the stinking door. Try to open the door. F62. The door is opened with a similar mechanism that opens the gate to the underground town. You see pictures and symbols, all of which remember from frescoes and ornamentation seen all over the town. All you need to do is rearrange them. Focus and use your knowledge to do the right thing. Perform a test. We need a 10. We need a 10, a 9 or more at this point. Just a 9 or more. So I'm going all out. 2. When you have 1, the test immediately ends. Resolve matching outcome for each dark history. You can ignore 1. If you have Eager Tamer, you may discard 1 card with that symbol, and you can draw. Alvin tells you it's going to be okay. And we don't have Understanding 6. So I can ignore 3 of these. So I'm at... It says 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Alright. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Cool. And we can ignore... can I make it a 10? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could discard 1. Alvin will let me discard 1 card with that symbol. So if I do 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, so I could discard that card. You may discard 1 card with a symbol after you draw it. So, after I draw it. I would have to have chosen it after it says you may discard 1 card with that eye symbol after you draw it. Whatever. After some time of pushing and yanking, the door suddenly gives in. Surprised, you fall. Lose 1 time. Gain 1 damage that I'll put on the pull pin. And then go to script F69. You enter the tower and notice that the interior is well preserved and the air pleasantly dry, probably owing to a few iridescent multicolored stones. There is a stone table in the middle of the chamber with an engraved map and some wooden tokens placed all over it. You look at the map and frown because the outline of lands is entirely different from the one you know. However, you easily find the location of your ruins on the map, as they are marked with the symbol of fire. The ruins near Cairburg are marked with the symbol of earth. You spot the sign of wind to the north and sign of water where desert is and sea should be. That place is probably the next destination of the Fae, although you have no idea why they would be headed there. You decide to venture there as well to find the answer to the dilemma. Among things you find in the chamber, there is also a draft of a tower. The notes describing it are written in a language you cannot understand, but you take the document anyway. Well, the tower must be your next destination. You're getting tired of chasing after Fae, but you have a feeling that you will get your answer soon. Gain a looting tower. There we go. And continue exploration, to which we're going to go to F67. So, so it says if you don't have the looting tower, I do. So climb the entrance. This leads to the end scenario. F76. Let's get the hell out of here. As you climb up, you come across a ledge. You stop there to rest, but then you realize that you are not alone. End the exploration. Oh my god, stop! I don't want to fight anymore. Ah! And I'm going to do a random encounter. Adding a young Aluka to it. A young Aluka. It's one of those times where I just don't want to... Oh, I'm adding it to it. I sure hope I fight you. Because you are weaky. But we'll see. A young Aluka. So add a young Aluka, and then we have to draw a corruption card. Oh my gosh. So let's add our young Aluka to our tier stuff. Alright. What are we fighting? Let's throw this away. Oh god. Please, just let it be a fluffy bear. This frickin' jerk. Alright. Well. And you're going to gain a corruption card. 8 freaking hell. Jesus, game. Oh my gosh. Alright, well let's get the Elkthorn out and give it an ungodly amount of health. So it has 28 health. And it hits for 4. Cool. 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 End the exploration. So clean all this up and whatever happens, happens. I get this one for me. This goes over here. Pull this out of the way. This guy goes away too. 36. And we're what's your deal? Map 2. Map 2. Map 2. You're getting 28 health. For your Elkthorn, and you're punching for +1. So I'll make sure to keep the corruption card close. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And you ult at 3. I'll be doing whatever that is first. Let's do this. We'll put this here so I can keep my eye on it. You're going to hit for a ton. And you are great against water types. Guess what I brought with me? This is perfect. Take it down to 10 health. Deal at least 4 damage in 1 turn. Deal at least 4 damage in 1 turn without rage, even if you defeat Elkthorn. Okay, so cool. And his passive is Elkthorn has +3 damage if it has rage, otherwise it has +3 shield. Elkthorn discards rage after it attacks, even if this attack didn't deal any damage or there was no opponent in range. So range 2, so it's rushing for 2, gonna attack +1, and that's all it's gonna do. So it's gonna attack for 5. I am not gonna beat this thing, but I will try. You have 2 more health, and you hit harder, so it's going to be what we're doing. And I need to get the arena card to see what other ways this thing has screwed me. Put this here, close this book up. And what's your arena card? 10. Dark Grove. Placing circles on you, and you. When you or the enemy ends their turn within range 1, when you or the enemy ends their turn within range 1 of the mystical tree, he will gain rage. You and the enemy can't move to or be placed in that. Cool. So we either tame him or we lose. And I've got like 2 fatigue in here already. And I get one of these to start. I got this up too high. Pull this down some. Pull this down. Pull that down. Which means you should be able to see that now. And the tame card gets pulled down. And move these off to the side more. Jeez, oh Pete. Let me get the elkthorn. I at least painted. So this is the elkthorn here. So I at least painted. But now you can tell the difference between the two of us. Okay. I don't know what to frickin' do. This is a smoke bomb. I can blink 4, gain 2. I'm not fighting a wind mistling, but I might do that just to get away from you. When you get closer, that'll come in handy later. I got a hatchet and I got that. That's all I got. Okay. People who are like, what does this guy look like? There you go. That's a closer view of him. Right there. But I need to do this so you can see my cards. Alright. Fatigue. Erratic Torrent. Fatigue. Fatigue. And fatigue. There we go. Okay. Says if I... What if when you or the enemy ends their turn, he'll gain some rage. And he can one-shot me. Because... Jeez. Okay. I can take a damage to attack him for 2. I can move. I'll just use the fatigue one. I gain 2, and then spend 1 to 1/2 and give you a rage. And fatigue is removed from play. Then it is your turn. You will rush for 2. 1, 2. Attack +1. If this attack didn't do anything, gain a rage. So you'd lose the rage. The attack didn't do anything, so you'd gain a rage. And that'll flip face down. Do this to gain 1. Maybe not. Maybe not. I could blink. I could blink 4. Yes. I'm gonna do this to gain 1. I'm gonna deal. Oh no, it's not within range. That's not gonna work. I want to frustrate him a little bit. If I do this one, I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could spend 2 to move here. And he can't get to me. Let me do that. Until I figure this out. So I'm moving +2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to spend 1 to move 1, 2. I'm looking for a specific card. I'm looking for a specific card. Okay, then his turn. He's going to rush 1, 2. Attack, lose it. And because he ended next to that, he'll gain another one. So now he's doing 6 plus 4, 10 damage. Now he's doing 10 damage. Okay. I could be a jerk. I can still hit him with slow and weak. So he'll only do 1 damage to me, but I won't hit him for anything. I can do this, and then get away from him. What's he doing? He's doing the same thing again. And he's going to start willpower damaging me. I don't know why none of my range cards are out yet that are worth a damn, so I'm going to spend 1 to move here. And then I'm going to use this to gain 3. And that'll let me move 1, 2, 1, 2. Move. And then I'm going to spend these 4 to gain an ice shard. I mean a water shard. Where are my freaking cards? Okay. Alright. Cool. Yep. Your turn. You are going to ult. So you're going to rush 1, 2. And then you're going to attack. There's nobody to hit. So it discards rage after it attacks. If it doesn't, it'll gain 1 back. You end it there, it'll gain another 1. And then it's going to ult, cleanse weak, attack, and then gain another rage. Now is my turn to weaken it. And it's going to deal some willpower damage in range 2. So whatever I'm doing, it's going to attack. So whatever I'm doing, I need to do it. Alright, so I'm going to aim to inflict weak on you. Which would be this one. Yeah, because whatever it hits is not going to hurt me. And it's not going to move, actually. It's going to burn away, not move. This actually works. So I'm going to do Biting Cold to gain 2. Deal slow and weaken range 3. So he's not going to move. And he's weakened. And then deal X willpower in range 3, where X is the amount of ice I have, so I'll just deal 1 willpower damage to him. And I get 2 shield. Okay. Then his turn, he is going to range me for 3, but because he's weakened, it just goes to 1. Because it's for the whole round. And then he'll gain another rage, so he will just get 1, and when he ends next to that, he'll get another one. So that is the movement that didn't... He doesn't move, and he's weakened. Both of those fall off. Okay. I mean, he's gonna... I'm just kind of postponing the inevitable here. So we'll do this. And then I'm not going to move this around. Attack in range 3, +1 for each ice on you, so that is 5 damage I'm going to do to him. So you don't have any shields, so you'll go down to 22. And I gain 2 shield. And then I'll spend this, gain another water thingy. Okay. His turn. I'll gain a fatigue. He is going to rush, hit me for 3 willpower, take me down to 14. Plus 6. So 2, 3. Taking me to 7. Cool. If he knocks me out, he knocks me out. And then he'll get a rage. And because I'm a water type, he'll gain a rage. Cool. Might as well just end it, right? The fatigue covered up my shield. So I couldn't block 2. I'll do this again. Gaining 1. Attack in range 3, +2, so I'm 4, 5, 6. Sign up for 6. So he goes down to 16. I'm taking freaking 4 damage off of his main. And I get 2 shield, and I get to search 3. This will go on top, the rest will go on the bottom. My heal card's around here somewhere. And do I want to move? Because he'll hit me for 5, 6, 7, 8. He would kill me. 7, 6. He would take me down to 1 health. Screw it. I don't care. And then he'll ult and do whatever the hell he does and kills me. Boom. He takes me down to 1 health. And then he ults and kills me. I'm dead. I was not ready for this fight, and I did not feel it. I did not feel this fight whatsoever because I wasn't ready for it. I just wanted this scenario to be over. He beat me. So... Let's see, he beat me again. I think I beat him last time. He beat me again, so go to 200. He defeated me. It happens. Go to what? Script F200. The fight on the slope is finally over, and you can move on. Gain 1 essence, gain 1 fatigue. That's my, what, 4th fatigue? Yeah, I can't win them all. 4th fatigue. And I gain an essence. 71. If you don't have the eluding the tower, I do. Go to 85. You look up the sight from the mountaintop. The frozen lake shimmers in the rays of the setting sun. Somewhere in the northeast, hidden from your sight by low clouds, is Kerberg. The sky above your head is glimmering with stars, and the 2 moons rise slowly arm in arm. You take a deep breath and think of the journey that awaits you. You must head east, seeking a tower somewhere in a desert. You hope this is the last place you must visit in order to uncover the secrets of the Fae and their true purpose. You call your tired misling and pets... You call your tired mislings and pet their heads. They warble, enjoying the attention. You sigh again and begin a long descent. Congratulations! It's frickin' over. Alright, take the world map out. Okay. And let me clear up this crap, and then we'll zoom into the world map to see what happens. Can't win them all. Yeah, this Elkthorn, I'm going to enjoy crushing it. I'm going to enjoy it. And it's like, I'll attack you when you're weak. Scrub. Oh, he looks tired. It's a good time to attack him. We tamed two things, I think, this fight. Throw stuff away. Come on. Times 3 a freaking clock. Jeez. Okay. Let's zoom in to our map. Okay. Take your world map. Flip over F6 to explored. Okay. Gained world map card 8. Okay. Unexplored. The Fey Trail leads towards a desert far to the east. So it goes here. So that's where we are. So this is what it looks like. Mirage. So the map is slowly filling itself out. Slot it there. If you don't have Return to Caribur, go to Z31. I do. Otherwise, save the game or start another scenario. Wow, I don't even get to open a booster pack? Aww. They didn't even give me a booster pack. Let me check. No. F85. Okay, there isn't a run. I was like, that's silly. That's silly bear. Let me show you that one. Like something seems wrong there. I usually get a booster pack each one. That's me being spoiled. This one. And we're gonna go to this one. And we'll click OK. And do that. F85. If you don't have return to... Otherwise, open a booster pack. Thank God. Alright, there we go. There we go. Oh my goodness. I was going to be so sad. Booster pack. Let it be worth it, damn it. Booster pack. This is why we're here, isn't it? Oh. Cardboard crack. The light one. We got Storm of Colors as the light one. Restoration. Cast weakness. I'm just combing through. Stone Skin's pretty cool. Storm. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got. Storm of Colors. Attack or move. Discard 1 card. Choose any card from your deck and place it in any empty slot. Then shuffle your deck. If you're fighting dark, trigger something. That one's okay. Restoration. You and your ally cleanse 2, heal 2. If it's darks, deal silence and weaken range 1. We've got cast weakness aside. You may discard 4 cards from the top of your deck. For each neutral card discarded this way, gain 2 Ember. Fire, Eruption of Flames. Move, deal 2 burn to each opponent in range 1. Slot 3, deal 1 burn in range 1. We've got Stone Skin, which says move, then attack. If you're fighting a water type, attack again, +2. And then you gain a +2 to your willpower shield. Water, Storm, deal 2 willpower damage and weak to each other misling, including allies in any range. Oh, this would have been great for this fight. This would have been great. That's 5 damage from 1 card. I'm putting that in my retinue. Curse upon us. Gain up to 3. Yeah, no, this is great because it's trying to emulate CCG, but it's not. So, gain up to 3 chosen condition tokens. Deal the same condition tokens in any range for every 4 cards in your discard pile. That's a cool card. And then Zephyr Speed. Blink 2, attack, pierce 1, then blink 2 again. That's a good one, too, for my Furwing. So, these are the upgrades I got with that. Then I take all cards behind advancement, draw 8, but minus for fatigue. So 1 fatigue. Two fatigue, 3 fatigue. So I have 3 fatigue cards, so I'm drawing only 5 from the advancement cards. So I'll pull these. Give them a shuffle. I shuffled them last time, but, you know, I don't want y'all to think I'm trying to game the system here. I'll just shuffle them again real quick. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the rest back in locked advancement cards. Get rid of these, heal our mislinks to full, and let's see what we got. We've got projectile. Oh boy. Okay, so now you're making me a menace. Sundering Roar. Gain 2, gain 2 willpower damage. Gain 2, discard 2 cards, interrupt in any range. I don't want that. I got 2 of those. Awesome. Haste. Move, +1, and then defensive stance. And I think I only get to keep 3. Yeah, so I already know the 3 I'm keeping, and Sundering Roar I don't. Sundering Roar I'm not keeping. So we'll just mix those up in here so I don't. So these are the 3 we're getting. Alright. Remove all fatigue, fully heal our mislings, and we're done. Oh boy. Okay. That's it. We finished. We're done. We're fini. So, I know that, Jade, you were asking about how I get all this stuff into the box, so I'll show you that. But for everybody who's... First, let me go up top, say bye to everybody, and then I'll come back to that, to Jade, to show you that. So, so that's going to be it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to stream something. I was going to stream this, but it seems like people are not feeling it because they don't have their game. So I'm going to stream something else. I don't know what it is, but I'll get it scheduled tonight. I know that we have the lunchtime stream for Marvel United, and then Tuesday night I'll stream something else. It's usually this, but yeah. If anybody who watches this, if y'all are like, you know, yeah, that sounds good, wait until it's delivered, then I can wait. I could just stop. I could play this on my own and then play something else on stream. So let me know your thoughts if you still want to see this. In the comments or stuff like that, if you still want me to keep going. If not, I can stop and play something else on stream and just play this off stream, because I still like this game and I want to beat it. But I've got some other games coming up that we can play. I know that Flashpoint Legacy just delivered, and I'm super pumped to try that out. So I might do that. I might do that Wednesday, so I can read the rule book tomorrow. But I might do that Wednesday. Thursday, if Pac-Man's able to make it, we'll... I gotta learn Tidal Blades. We'll play... We might not play Tidal Blades Thursday if I'm gonna do Flashpoint Wednesday. We might play Aeon's End Legacy of Gravehold Thursday. Then we'll switch between the two, Aeon's End and Tidal Blades. So I can have time to read the rule book. Then we'll play... And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday I won't be on stream. So it's gonna be today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. So 4 more days of streaming, and then that's going to be it. Alright, so that's going to be all. I like I said, I'm going to go back down to the table to show Jade how I have this stuff set up. But for those who are going to pop out, or if you want to stick around, stick around. But thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you to my patrons, subscribers, and if you're not just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Yeah, I love y'all. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody. So I'm going to go back down to the table now, Jade, and if anybody wants to stick around, they can. Okay, so let's pull. Yeah, you can't see it from that angle. Let's go to zoom and we'll do this angle. So here is everything. They have card dividers. Yeah, I have card dividers for everything that's here. All the mistlings that I capture are here. And I've sleeved their cards, but you don't have to until you're going to play with them. So my recommendation is to not sleeve the mistlings that you're not using. It'll save you a ton of space, which is what I was going to do anyway today. So you can kind of pull these out and just don't sleeve them. And remember, these are Ultra Puro matte sleeves, so that's why they look like this. So my recommendation to you: do not sleeve the mistlings that you're not using, which will leave you a god-awful amount of space that you need to put all this stuff, right? I've also sleeved all the advancement deck, and I've sleeved all the unlock deck stuff that's here. Don't sleeve these unless you are going to use them either, and you will have tons of space. Because right now, I can do this. Put this stuff away. So let's say they're still sleeved. I'm going to show you still sleeved, right? So I'll put them in here. And then the stuff that I unlocked, I'll put those in there. And I'll put these in there as well. And that is every card that's there that's sleeved. I take the mistlings that I use and I put them. I have decks for the two that I've used for the day, right? This one I just kind of pulled and I said I was going to use, but I didn't. Thank goodness I brought them, but they fit in there. And then all the loot that you have that you bring with you goes here, and that's all the cards. All the cards are in there. The equipment goes here. Items. You don't need to sleeve the secret cards at all. And the damage cards go here. And then I put all my loot in these side cups along with the time token. And that's it. That's every card in the game right there. So, but if you sleeve as you play, you still will have tons of room. As you can see, cover goes on. Cover goes on. And cover goes on. And then when you grab the box, you want to see teardown? You want to see teardown? I'm going to show you teardown. So then you grab the box. Put this in there. Put this on top of it. That's there. This goes here, and it goes there. You take your Pokedex. And the unsleeved card box, which is almost damn near falling apart on me. It's got like the cheapest glue on it. That you put the booster pack card box with this in here, like so. You then take the first set of big minis, put them there. Take the second set of big minis, put them here. Dragon book, exploration journal, world map, this, rule book, that stuff, all the extra stuff. Ooh, I left a thing. I always leave one of these things out. So I need to make sure I put that. That's my money. That, and sealed. It's all in the box. No lid lift, no nothing. It's all in the box. So there it is. Boom. And then you just toss that out. And the game's closed up. Yeah. So you can just leave what you need as you use, and you'll be good to go. Yeah. So that'll be it. Hopefully that was helpful. Yeah, hopefully that was helpful. And you were able to see that done the way you like. Yeah, so that's it. It's all in the box, and it's all here. Let's see, it works perfectly, and I just put that on the floor right next to me. With the mats closed up on top. And you just watch me clean up the game. This is how long it takes me to tear it down. That's it. Yeah, and that's going to be it. Cool. So, alright, yeah, like I said, hopefully that helps. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.